We are back this week with Coach Griffin. Spartan's back in the win column with a homecoming win against Fremont Ross this past Friday at home. Coach, take us through that game a little bit.
Well, obviously, once again, our defense played a heck of a game. Shutting them out in the first half, and that was very good for our offense. Offense had some opportunities, didn't finish early, but like I said before, once we put the ball in the end zone and scored a couple points, I think that we rolled through there. In the second half, unfortunately, we had an injury. If we didn't have that injury, I think that our team would have rolled and we probably would have scored more points. But we lost our little bit of emotion, after that. And you can understand that with 14 to 18-year-old kids going on in the game. But we regrouped and we got the victory.
How is Larry doing? What's the update?
Larry's fine. He won't play this week, but it was more shock. This is what I was telling him on the field. It was a bad. He actually made a move and cut inside, and it caught the kid off surprise, and he just grabbed for anything, and it spent his head around. But he's fine. He was right out the hospital that night, and he was talking to us that night and communicating, and he was around. He went to a college visit on Saturday, and he's been around the team all week.
Okay, he'll be back probably next week then?
He'll be back next week. Should be back next week, yep. He doesn't have any brace or anything like that. Just really sore right now.
Okay. So how big was that win for you guys to find you were a couple losses in a row there? How big is that moving forward in the season?
Well, it's definitely big because it gives you all your expectations is still there, except for winning the track. You still, if you win out, you still got good teams in front of you with coming up St. Francis and Finley and St. John's, and 2 out of the 3 teams are battling for playoff spots. So, if you win out, you definitely can get a spot in the playoffs, and everything is good for November. So, definitely a big win just to get that hump off your back, and hopefully we can continue to do that this week.
So back home again this week, Toledo St. Francis comes to town. 3-1, I believe they are. Tell us a little bit what we know about that team so far.
Yeah, 3-1 in the conference. Good team, good ball club. Obviously, their coach has done a great job building their team, building their program, and they're going to be ready. They're going to be excited. They were down a little bit as far as their points, last couple weeks, but they survived a couple games. They lost last week to St. John's. But they're definitely going to be ready. We always had some close games, as you can remember, a couple years ago. The Cold Miracle, they call it. That was a close game. Obviously, last year, some things happened, but it would have been a close game in the second half, I believe, if some things in that second half didn't go against us. So they're going to be ready to go. But we definitely, like I said, with our defense, and if we can continue to score some points, we'll definitely be a game, but it'll be a close game for sure.
You talked a bit about it already. So going out the rest of the season, a couple more games left, you feel like you can win out, and there's still a playoff chance for the Spartans.
Absolutely. I said this every week. Every team's it's going to be close games, but we definitely will be in every game, and we definitely, if we believe and we stay together, we definitely can win out.